welcome to the video. Today we're doing a Shop My Stash, this time for makeup I used in high school. I'm so excited. It's all 2016 makeup. If you are a big fan of makeup history, please let me know down in the comments. Let's be besties. I want to know all about it. So I love makeup so much. I've loved it since I was really little. I was stealing my mom's makeup. I think back and I just could not imagine having a child rummage through all of your really cute Clinique makeup that you worked so hard for. And now thinking about all the things that have happened in terms of makeup technology has been really cool. So anyway, let's talk about some makeup memories. And I'm so excited to show you. First, we'll look at the products that I've gathered here. This is my makeup bag. This was the one I actually had and actually used in high school. I got this in 2013, 2014, maybe 2015. Between 2013 and 2015, I got this, I think, at Primark, something like that. It was on a family vacation. I love it so much. The faux ostrich skin. Very fun. I've had this, as you can tell, for years, and it looks really cute. Full of makeup. Let's look through. After dumping everything into this basket, I've organized it a little bit similarly to how I would have had it organized in high school. My senior year was 2016. It was amazing. So amazing as in you could never pay me enough to go back there. But amazing as in, wow, what a time. So here's the organization situation. I have my lip glosses, lipsticks right here, my brushes over here, and these are actually the brushes that I had. I bought a set of 32 brushes from Beach Cosmetics. I have pretty much all of them still. Most of them are dirty. I still use them. But I grabbed the main ones that I would use. Special note, I remember getting MAC Fix Plus and the Myrrh lipstick from MAC. Amazing. So good. Did I stick it in here? No, that's fine. I got the MAC Fix Plus here. I loved this in high school. It took me forever to go through my first bottle, and this is my second or third. I can't remember, but yeah, MAC Fix Plus was all the rage. And then, let's see. Oh, here, this was my secret weapon. This is the WetnWild H2O Proof Liquid Eyeliner. This is the most indelible eyeliner, I think, out there. I had this eyeliner back in high school, and I wasn't taking off my makeup very well, but even though, try as I might, this would not come off, and that kind of look was really in. Tumblr was really big at that point, and so like the Lana Del Rey, like emo look was really in, so this was my secret weapon. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, what eyeliner are you wearing? And I was like, WetnWild H2O. So yeah, this was so good. I'm so glad that I have a new one to try with you today. And I've had this for a long time, so I'm glad I'm finally pulling it out to use it. Here I have the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. Do you see how it says new? Do you see how it says new? Nuevo. Mira. No, it's not. It's not. This is a really old one. I don't think this is the exact one I had in high school, although some of these things are the actual artifacts. But yeah, this was such a revolutionary idea because at the time, honestly, most people did not wear primers. If you wore a primer, it was because you were a makeup artist, and most people just did not do that. Honestly, I don't think I even moisturized my skin. Here I have the cult classic butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. This is a newer shade. This is the light bronzer. This is not the OG, but here you can see kind of the imprint. There's been some use on this. Yeah, the butter bronzer was the end-all be-all of bronzers. Of course, there was only one shade, at the time, and most of the shades are still very similar, very exclusive to beige people, white people. So at the time, I wasn't really thinking about anything other than like, oh my gosh, I have the bronzer that all the other YouTubers have. But yeah, this is in the relics of past for me. And then let's move on. So here I have the Physicians Formula Natural Nude palette. So do you see these shimmer bricks? These were a dupe of the Bobbi Brown shimmer brick eyeshadows, and I did not actually have this in high school. My mom had this. She was gracious enough to give it to me. Yeah, this is 2016. Honestly, that 20-teen era, this was a hit. Contouring was brand new, and I had the WetnWild Megaglo contouring palette in Dulce de Leche. So fun. This is a new one. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to break the seal on this. I did my eyebrows. That was a time when eyebrows were actually getting some love at that time, but not very much. And I had the e.l.f. Eyebrow Kit in the shade Dark. So fun. This is a newer one. Just what a time. This was back when e.l.f. was actually only about $1 to $3. I think I originally got this for around $1.50 or something like that. Amazing. Back in my day, I had Lady Gaga The Fame perfume. Loved it. Love it. Currently, I have a large size, but this is my little travel mini size that I was always putting on and applying. My dad, for Christmas of my junior year, he gave me the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani eyeshadow palette. Even though I specifically asked for the Naked 3 palette, the rose gold one, he was like, this has more colors, and it was on sale, so good for you, Dad, finding a good deal. I was mad. I mean, I was grateful, but I was, a petty teenager, so I was like, Dad, this is not what I put on Santa's wish list, But yeah, look at that. The OG, so dry and dusty, but of course at that time, every single palette had to have a cream and a black and a blue and some gold. Wow. Yeah, this has seen some stuff. And then for my graduation present, I got myself with my paycheck from working at Pizza Hut as a delivery driver. I have here the Naked 3 palette depotted. I destroyed it back in 2017, but I got this spring of 2016 right before I graduated, and I kind of loved it. It wasn't exactly what I thought it would be, but I did get quite a bit of use out of it, and honestly, looking at these shades right now, I feel like this could really work for the makeup trends that are happening now with the natural smoky eye going on. For foundation, I used the Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundation, and I think in the shade 110 Porcelain or 112. Here I have an OG used up one in 118, and I had bought the separate pump on Amazon. I felt like I had found a cheat code with this, but we're gonna apply it old style, no pump. Yeah, what a fun time. Oh my gosh, I'm excited to see what I think of this. I'm uncertain and a little scared. I did not really wear concealer at the time. I did not start wearing concealer until college. And I'd been wearing makeup for years. I started wearing makeup in 5th grade because I just annoyed the trash out of my mom until she let me. And I was just obsessed. I got acne really early. So I just loved makeup. It was a great way to disguise myself. So here I particularly have always loved lip products. So here I have the Buxom lip polish or lip cream, plumping lip cream in the shade Dolly. I loved this growing up. I still think that this is a fantastic plumping lip gloss. Overall, I think Buxom lip glosses are the best. These Buxom lip glosses have been true ride or dies through the years. This was the first lip balm I ever finished in my life. My bonus mom bought this for me at a Bath and Body Works sale in Salt Lake City, and that was the coolest thing ever. The lemon and pomegranate lip cream scent. It's seen some days. This is from the C.O. Bigelow brand. I love this. I miss this. It took me ages to go through it. I can't believe I haven't lost it yet, but now it sits in my makeup memories box and I cherish it. This Revlon Just Bitten Lip Stain Balm. This was the end all be all. I miss these so bad. I wish that Revlon would bring these back out. So these were dupes of the Stila lip stains, and it was just fantastic. I had killed the balm long ago. I wonder if there's still a little bit of tint in there. We shall see. I had the Baby Lips lip balm, of course, in the shade Cherry Me. This is a new one that I bought. But the Baby Lips, Baby Skin. So first there was Baby Lips and then there was Baby Skin. And I remember seeing the first ad for Baby Lips. I was watching the movie Beastly, that starring Vanessa Hudgens. I was watching that movie with my bestie. We were freshmen in high school, and that was so much fun. The ad came on before the movie, and it blew our minds. I could not wait to do it. I'm like pretty sure that Rose Huntington Whiteley had been in the ad, or a similar blonde, juicy lipped actress, and I just knew I had to get my hands on it. And I also want to do a special shout out to these MAC Viva Glam lipsticks. So I have the shades MAC Viva Glam Lady Gaga and MAC Viva Glam 5. So this one has been down to the dregs panned, and I really loved this lipstick. And then here is the MAC Viva Glam Lady Gaga, this bright neon pink shade, very pasty, and it was so cute. Honestly, it did not look good on me whatsoever, but I loved it, loved it, loved it. I talk more about it in a collective haul video that I did a couple years back, so I'll make sure to link that so you can check it out. But yeah, I just have so many memories with this, and this is still a color I love looking at on its own, but I've just never really been able to make it work on my lips. But yeah, so fun. Big fan of Lady Gaga, as you can see. And let's start going through this. Now that you've seen all the goods, let's get into it. I am going to pull out some things that I wish I had back in 2016 when I was doing my makeup in high school, because I wish that I had moisturized. And I also wish that I had put on sunscreen. But let's start with the moisturizing first, because I wasn't really washing my face that well, and I was just scrubbing my face off with St. Ives apricot scrub, and I wasn't moisturizing my skin at all. Like, I cry. No wonder my skin was so mad at me all the time. But I wish that I had the First Aid Beauty and Ultra Repair Cream. Everyone talked about this on YouTube, on makeup YouTube, back in 2015, like in the early teens. And it was just the coolest thing ever. Of course, my hair is down. Let's see. Let me put my hair back. Okay, so my hair in high school was similar to this, only I had been dyeing it so many times because in 8th grade, I begged my mom to let me dye my hair red in 8th grade, and she did at the end of 8th grade. She is the coolest mom ever. Unfortunately, I would not stop ruining my hair at every opportunity that I had. So, I had like, by the time that I graduated, I had like cute short sort of curls, but until then it was kind of just like dry curls. I didn't know how to use gel. Let's see. I don't know. I like want to look cute though. I like don't know how to do this. Okay. We are going to try out this. So at the time, big headbands, all the rage. New Girl with Zooey Deschanel. Everyone was like trying to be twee. I myself, huge fan of 500 Days of Summer. And I also watched Manic with both of them also in it. So good. But anyway, just like so basic. But yeah, so I have my hair back now. I would get ready sitting in front of my full-length mirror. And this purple sponge is pretty much the exact same sponge that I used. I used like a Random Beach Cosmetics one. Very good. I really like a nice dense sponge. Okay, where were we? We were talking about moisturizing. So I wish I had the Ultra Repair Cream back then because I needed it. I needed to moisturize. So here I've got a nice big one. I'm actually borrowing it from my partner. Poor thing, I accidentally dropped it and broke it. I need to get him a nice new one. But let me spritz a little bit with MAC Fix Plus because you could never spray enough MAC Fix Plus. Ugh. Okay. Oh, the smell of that is so nice. Okay. And now we moisturize. Oh, I know what I'm missing. I'm missing a mirror. Oh, so good. Yeah, I wasn't wearing sunscreen, and I also ran cross country, so I just was after school. I mean, I guess I did wear makeup pretty much every day, and so I guess I had like SPF 2 wearing like full on cake face. And after 6-7 hours of classes, and then running and sweating, so much fun. I do miss cross country though. That was really fun. Okay, so moisturized. I know for sure that I definitely got the Up and Up, the Target brand oil-free moisturizer. My girlfriend back junior year, she put me on to moisturizing, and so wow, the work. Okay, so moisturized, and now I would go straight into the Maybelline Matte and Poreless. So I'm a little scared to use the shade 110 because I'm a little worried that it's going to be very, very pale. But let's see. Okay. I feel like I would put on quite a bit. Yeah, let's see. So I'm pretty sure what I would do is I would use this flat paddle brush. This is look, check out how old this is. e.l.f. Professional Foundation Brush. And yeah, this is an OG, so I'm using this to swipe it on. I remember it's like start it, sweep up. Oh my gosh. So my makeup tastes have changed a lot. Makeup trends have been geared so much more towards dewy makeup, and at the time the look was really matte makeup. And it was very natural looking makeup. So this was like at the very beginning when Kim Kardashian was not entirely new, but really her reign on pop culture had only just begun, and we were continuing on with Lady Gaga and Nicki Minaj's impact on makeup. So what a great time. I went to high school. I've moved around a lot. I've moved around a lot, but I went to high school for the last 3 years in Idaho, in southeastern Idaho. So any of my southeastern Idaho-mies, like shout out, say hi in the comments. And yeah, what a time. But wearing makeup wasn't that popular. Like if you wore makeup, it was just like very simple. And of course I thought I was Lady Gaga. At the time I like thought I was Rachel Berry. Like, so yeah, I was on Tumblr and writing poetry and just honestly being really cool. Like I look back on that time and I'm like, wow, it really does get better. But yeah, so far the foundation application's looking really nice, very thin. I doubt that my makeup looked this good when I was in high school. But in terms of the look for 2016, I think we're looking pretty good. I have not exfoliated my face and my hairs are coming out. And I'm just continuing to dip in and apply a little bit more coverage where I want it. At this point in time, I was waking up at 5 in the morning to, on occasion, wash my hair, blow dry it, and then curl it. Or I would wash my hair, blow dry it, flat iron it, and then curl it. You know what? Young women are some of our strongest soldiers. I'm sorry to young Nina for making her do that. But also it just felt so real at the time. It felt so needed. And I like sometimes forget that like those comments in high school, like, oh, your hair's so frizzy, or my hair, like my dog has similar hair to yours, like the trauma, the casual trauma. So yeah, stick straight hair was the thing. So okay, we're looking pretty good. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot to do I wash my face? You know what, for science sake, I will, because I love you so much. I'm going to wash my face. Okay, I'm back, putting on my moisturizer. and we'll put on Maybelline baby skin. Okay, so this is basically clear silicone. Okay. I also want to let y'all know that this was around the era where people were using Monistat as face primer, which I think is basically silicone. So here it is, clear, and then I'm just gonna put it in the center of my face. It says apply instant pore eraser, apply smooth onto areas with visible pores. And I was like, I remember reading that and being like, okay, so everywhere. And yeah, it feels very smooth, very silky. And at this time, I think the Smashbox Pore Eraser Primer, is that what it was called? I think that was pretty popular. I remember the green one was a huge hit. Now let's put on the Maybelline. And I know at some points I definitely would mix it with my oil-free moisturizer once I got into moisturizing. My skin back then was extremely oily, and I'm sure very dehydrated as well, but I just remember my face just ate everything. So I've kind of like sweeped it all over. Let me. I remember I was really good about primer. I would pretty much always forget to put on mascara. I would put on the thickest eyeliner ever and just no mascara. I remember thinking mascara doesn't do anything. And it makes me laugh now because to me mascara is huge. Before the Maybelline Matte and Poreless, I remember I was using the Neutrogena Healthy Skin foundation. I think that was one of the first ones that I had all for myself. I had definitely stolen a few Dream Matte foundations from my mom. My mom did give me a powder foundation compact when I was in 5th grade because my mom was like, okay, if you want to put on makeup, here's a little something. And it was basically translucent powder. And I was obsessed with putting it on. I was like showing all my friends, this is not a beauty parlor. Okay, and? Okay. I both really like it and don't like it. It's fine. So yeah, this, no concealer. I would wear some eyeshadow. So I did get the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. This is my first ever that I finished. This one right here. MAC Painterly Paint Pot. The greatest thing ever. This is so dry I can't even use it. I still currently use the MAC Paint Pot line. I use the MAC Paint Pots in Painterly and Soft Ochre. Currently I only have one in Soft Ochre. I use that all the time though. So let me show you my first ever eyeshadow primer and what I would have been using if I didn't have the MAC Paint Pot. And I would be using this. So this is a new one. I think they still sell this. This is their Shadow Lock Eyelid Primer in the color Sheer. I would put this on. I can like see it in there. It's such a small applicator. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this on. This was to dupe the Urban Decay Shadow Potion. And of course I would use my ring finger since it's the most delicate. It's the weakest finger. And on top of that I would put on some Urban Decay. The shade Stark. This I would put this on before going to work. I would put this on before going to school. I always felt so cute. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm that girl. It's like barely applying. And let me also use some Skimp. Yeah, just a fun throwback to Urban Decay. I want to know, like, does your makeup collection look like this? Do you still have the oldies but goodies? And I would love to know what your makeup collection looked like in 2016 if you had one. Okay, now let's do this eyeliner situation. I'm scared. So here it is. Liquid eyeliner, all the rage. I think I did line my eyes first with, I think I had a kind of routine where I would do powder, gel, no, I would do gel, powder, then liquid. And it always turned out to be ginormous. Here I have the Maybelline Lasting Drama gel eyeliner in the shade Brown. Okay. This is maybe not the one I want to use. Okay. Let's start off with the Blackout shade from the Gwen Stefani palette. I would always flick a bunch of it into my eye. Very fun. I'm thinking about the music that I would have been listening to while getting ready. And Miguel's Coffee Session. There was this one album with the song Coffee on it. So good. Okay, let's see. Hopes and prayers that this one turns out even. Yeah. And of course the second one you do always turns out way better. Summertime Sadness by Lana Del Rey. It really was not that long ago. That was just yesterday. Oh, I messed with it too much. It's fine. It's fine. I thought we were gonna put the gel on top, but the gel is brown and I kind of don't want to do that. Let's go straight into the liquid liner. Look at how pointy and wet. And if you're not careful, this will cause your eyelashes to stick together. We're having a fun time. Let me actually zoom you in. Let's hope this does something. This is the process by which my eyeliner would continue to get thicker and thicker and thicker until my parents were like, cool it. Okay, so we're just gonna call that good enough. That's definitely true to what I looked like in high school. I'm a glutton for punishment. Why would I do that? I'm like trying to think what else was going on in 2016. It was like right before, so at the end in November we had the presidential election. What a time. What a horrible, horrible time. That one looks pretty good. Twitter was really taking off. I mean, it had been a thing, but more and more people were into it. I don't like how this looks just because I know I can look different. And my tastes are just so different now. Here we are. Let's do a little bit of brow. I would have most definitely have used the e.l.f. Clear Brow and Lash Mascara. One side says lash and one side says lashes. Wait, this side says brow and this side says lashes. I don't really know that there's a difference. Except for the wand. So I'm gonna brush up my brows. I would have definitely not have brushed up my brows. I would have done something more like this. Okay, where I like sweep them down. I like really wanted an arched brow. Which, to be honest, I don't know that that look is my best look. But who knows? I haven't done it in a while. I was really feeling myself at the time. Okay, so the general rule was brush your brows to the side, give yourself a little arch, and dip brow was becoming a thing. I did not have dip brow, and that's why I used my eyebrow kit, and I would use the included brush. So this is the included brush right here, and this is the product. So let's first go in with the pomade side. Let me swatch this for you to give you kind of a look. I'm excited. I think I can do something really cute with this. So I definitely always went too hard in the front and did not pay attention at all to the ends of my brows. Maybe I should keep you zoomed in for that. Okay. So let's kind of paint on the rest of my brows. This is just such a different look from what I usually do that I'm laughing. Okay. This is looking very true to form. I'm gonna put on some powder all through using the other side. And there were times where I would only do powder, and then there were times when I would only use the pomade. The pomade itself is looking pretty red on my brows. Very interesting. Okay, so now I'm brushing through, getting crumbs all over, but I just need to do something. Maybe they'll look better with my hair out. Honestly, it just looks like I've irritated my brows. It looks like I just got a brow wax, but all my brow hairs are still here. Okay. You know what? Baby Paisley was just doing her best. Let's do a little bit of bronzer. Of course, this is taking way longer than I actually would have done it in, but chic c'est la vie. Now let's go in with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And I'm using an e.l.f. powder brush. Just like a little, this little one. So I did not really know how to use any of this. I would just swirl my brush in and like go all over my cheeks. I was like, what are you talking about, cheekbones? Like, where are your cheekbones? And I just was like, okay. Whatever that means. And of course, you gotta sweep some over your forehead for some reason, on your chin. Oh, and I remember under the neck is slimming, which like, I still do that sometimes. But I was just like, oh, let's open this Wet n Wild contouring palette. So, Dulce de Leche. I did have this little brush. This is from Wet n Wild. I remember getting this from the Dollar Tree. It's slightly contoured or tapered, however you want to call it. And so I'm going to dip into this contour shade, or El Dulce de la Leche, and just like sweep. I was like, they're like, to your ears, to your ears. The color is so warm. Okay, is that even in any way? No. Okay. Oh yeah. Just a second. Jersey Shore was really big. Like, I remember seeing all the girls who like would go tanning, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish I could go tanning. Even though I definitely read all the Teen Vogue articles about how tanning was really bad for you, but I still wanted to go. Yeah, this is looking like I walked here from high school. Let's top this all off with some Coty Airspun powder. This is the new packaging. I did have the original packaging of the cardboard box. I don't want to use too much, so I'm just going to shake this. And that's going to give me all the powder that I want to use. And I'll use my fluffy BH Cosmetics brush. I'm just going to powder all over. It's like, hold on, Dad, leave me alone. Oh my gosh, my skin is looking both like very covered, but also the texture is not ideal. Highlight was just becoming a thing, so let's use a little bit of the Physicians Formula Natural Nude Shimmer Shadows. Highlighting at the time, you would use the fan brush. I did not like those fan brushes, so I am going to use what I most likely would have used, which was a large eyeshadow brush. This was my first ever crease brush, by the way. So I'm gonna go into these shades right here and highlight. Okay. Did that do anything? I'm scared. Okay. Of course, both sides will look different. Ooh. I got a little bit of the bronze shades in there. So let me even it out. And of course I was walking around with the driest lips ever, because even the Baby Lips moisturizing lip balm, super pretty. I don't think these are that moisturizing, but again, it's more for the look. So, oh, the scent of these is divine. Yeah, I'm loving this. This shade of pink was everywhere. This was pretty much the only pink you could get. The only pink. I love it. This look is so cute. Notice how I'm not wearing any blush. I feel like blush wasn't that big then. I remember seeing a 17 article much earlier, around like middle school time, where it would say like, good girls wear blush, bad girls wear bronzer. And I was thinking like, oh, I want to wear bronzer. So much fun. And I mean, overall, the look is actually really cute. I think this is a really sweet, natural look to the face. I think the powder brows actually don't look bad. I think they look really good, especially if you're not into waxing, but you want to add some color to add a little bit more fullness to your brow. I have sparse brows, but they do cover a little bit of area, so I think it's cute. I think it's cute. I don't think that I would wear this on like a daily basis. I'm like trying to think of like how I would update this to today. I would say to update this today to today's standards, I would apply more brow gel and try to disperse a lot of the color and brush the brows up. Although I wouldn't laminate them. Yeah, like full, nice full brow. I wish I could change the color, but it is what it is. Let's actually put on some mascara. So I would have, like I told you in the very beginning, I would have most likely totally skipped mascara, but I'm going to put on mascara, and this is a mascara that was very popular when I was in high school, and this is the Miss Manga Rock Voluminous Waterproof Mascara from L'Oreal. This flakes so badly, but the wand on this is fantastic. So I'm gonna put this on. This is so old. Pray for my eyes. I remember seeing the ads for this and thinking like, wow, because it's supposed to give you a spiky lash, and I really liked that clump look, that clumpy look. Let me zoom you in. And I think I would have definitely put some mascara on my lower lashes if I did remember to put on mascara. Yeah, this was my favorite look to do. I would do this makeup on the bus on the way to a cross-country meet. Before work, I was like, I've got to be the cutest person in the entire Pizza Hut. Okay, I actually really love this look now with the mascara. This is just such a sweet look overall. Aww, I must have been a little angel, like, please no homework. And like, high school is such a hard time. Oh my gosh, being a teen in the 20 teens was fun. Like, looking back on it, it was fun. So I've pulled my hairband out. This is yeah, I would have been like, how can I get my hair flatter? And I didn't have a dress code in high school besides the usual like skirts and shorts to the knees, and like no weird offensive things on your t-shirts, and no you had to cover your shoulders at least with a cap sleeve, which I think was pretty mild, especially coming from Florida, where I went to, like, where I did middle school and the first year of high school, where in Panama City Beach, we had to wear teal, black, or white collared shirts, like polo shirts or button-ups, and you had to wear khakis or denim, and you also had to wear a belt. I'm not going to school without a belt, like, nightmare. But yeah, super interesting, like, thinking about the experience. Like, at the time I hated it, and then looking back, I'm like, it was nice just, like, not having to think about what to wear. But I wear the same 3 things anyway, so. But anyway, this is the look. I am so, let's do a little bit of reflection. I am so thankful for new contour colors. I'm so glad that we have so much more range in foundation shades, in bronzer shades, in contour shades. I'm really thankful for just seeing the evolution of eyeshadow and eyeliner and eye makeup in general. I think that's always been really fun. I didn't see that much color when I was starting to get into makeup and seriously get into makeup. I did not really see that much color, and there's so much more color that is so much more accessible now. Thinking about Colourpop, shopping for makeup pre-Colourpop, pretty much everything was either like $1 or $2 at the Dollar Tree. Honestly, even drugstore makeup was kind of expensive. I remember really being like, Mom, you have to get this for me. Like, Dad, please. And I like lived off dollar store makeup, and these were the biggest treats ever. And MAC makeup, like, you could not talk to me. I was just like, And actually, while I mention it, let me spray some on right now too to set my face. Not that that eyeliner is going anywhere. I love seeing how things are kind of coming back around though. So we're seeing a lot more full coverage makeup, soft matte makeup coming back into trend. I think where we were previously obsessed with lip balms, we are currently obsessed with lip oils, which is really fun to see. Like, here I have this feels like I have another artifact. This is the CoverGirl Lip Slick in the shade Princess. So old. Loved this so much to the very last drop. So seeing how now the current obsession is lip oils, I am excited to see more lip tints come out, and I would really love for more pencil lip tints to come out like this, like these lip stains, because this was just fantastic. Revlon did come out with these cushion lip tints that I really enjoy. I have a couple that I'm just loving on right now, and let me actually see if I can put on a little bit of this, because honestly sometimes these lip tints, like, they go forever. The upgrade in mascara formula is pretty tremendous. Ooh, it's coming out. So pretty much every single mascara was incredibly flaky, and volume meant like spider lashes, where like your eyelashes would stick into like 4 clumps, and there would be like dingles of dried mascara just on the ends. So I'm glad that we don't have that going on currently. We are seeing more and more tubing mascaras, which are really interesting. I think I got the last bit. And this is in the shade, I think this was the shade Romantic. No, Victorian. This was the Revlon Just Bitten Lip Tint in Victorian. Just the prettiest rose color. Yeah. This is so cute. Let me put on a little lip glow. I definitely felt like I was the coolest. We were the coolest. Yeah, this is me. I was like, I am on the trends. I am following beauty Instagram. I'm on makeup Tumblr. So yeah, that is it. I hope that this gave you some fun inspiration, especially with Y2Ks giving way into the Y2 teens. Y2 teens. What do you think of that? A little bit of makeup nostalgia, a little makeup history. So thank you so much for watching. If you are loving this video while you watch it, make sure to let me know by hitting the thumbs up button, and please subscribe if you want to see more. Yes, thank you so much. This was so much fun. I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye!